Zhang right here, a little Zhang. Welcome, Cocktail Corner. I'm the Gnome, and this is Gnome's Tavern, and we're here with another great cocktail for you today. Now, it is safe to say that I'm a huge rugby fan. I referee touch rugby. If you watch a lot of my videos, I'm usually always wearing a rugby jersey, and I love my Ireland team, and I love my Nola Gold team, but as a rugby fan, you are obligated to hate one team, and that's England. So you're obligated to always hate England, and there's a huge tournament called the Six Nations, where you have France, Italy, Ireland, Wales, Scotland, and England play each other every year, and it's a really big deal, and it's honestly my wife and I's one of our favorite times of the year. We look forward to it more than football season now, watching the Six Nations. You play every team in the Six Nations, and then whoever has the best record at the end wins, and it's a really big deal when you win all of your games, so I have to tip my hat to England. The women's England team got a grand slam, which is very impressive. You have to win all of your games, and all these teams are really, really great teams. So it's always impressive when people have grand slams. In fact, one of my favorite memories of rugby is watching Ireland get a grand slam, the men's team. So we're going to make a great little cocktail. I've been kind of like kicking this cocktail around in my head a lot. And so when I saw that England, when I was watching the games and I saw England got the Grand Slam, I thought, well, it's fate. I must now make this cocktail. And so we're going to make this cocktail today. I was thinking about calling it Dropkick, but I like the English maul, because maul is where they throw the ball in and then they maul each other and they kind of push. And watching a lot of English games, I do really like watching that. So this is called the English maul. And it was actually funny. One time I watched them play in the World against New Zealand, and one of the players had a name that kind of sounded like cocaine when the announcer was saying it. And I was like, cocaine really needs to pick this team up. And I laugh like a 5-year-old. That's what it is. But I want to give a huge shout out to the Martin family. The Martin family came and visited me at 73 Distilling, so I want to give them a huge shout out for coming in here and having a nice drink. It's really cool. They have 31 cousins, and each cousin tattoos their number. So I'm at 7, 8, 12, and 17. So I'm waiting for the rest of the Martins to come see me so I can get my Pokemon collection of Martin family. So come down and see me. If you like a shout out, come to 7-3, have a drink, we'll talk, we'll hang out, and I'll give you a shout out on the video when you subscribe. Also, we're going to be using the Earl Grey Bitters. Make sure you purchase some Earl Grey Bitters down the link below. You have to make this cocktail with the Earl Grey Bitters, so why not purchase them? Alright, let's dive on into the cocktail. Like, comment, subscribe. So this is going to be a stirred cocktail, really, really great, and we're going to do a 1/4 ounce of honey syrup. That is 3 parts honey, 1 part water right there. Bam! Nice little honey syrup right there. And then we're going to do 3 drops of the Earl Grey Bitter. So 1, 2. Now we're going to do that one more right there. And then we're going to do a little baby drop of the Bitterman elemakule bitters. I love just the little cinnamon note this one's going to get. So just like a little, just a little in there. All right. As you can see, this is a riff on an old fashioned. And then we're going to do 3/4 of an ounce of our cucumber. 3/4 ounce of our cucumber. I haven't used this jigger in a while, so sorry, I'm taking a little second. 3/4 ounce of our cucumber vodka that we make at 73 Distilling. So come on by. 3/4 ounce of cucumber vodka. And then we're going to do 1.25 ounces of our gin. 1.25 ounces of our gin. I tried doing like equal parts cucumber, but Courtney kept saying that the cucumber was really overpowering. So I was like, you know what? Let's just cut it back. Just a wee bit. All right, now let's stir it up and pour it out. All right, now pour it into your favorite rocks glass. I like these little ones. They look better on camera. I do like this color. Bam! Not a very big cocktail, but, you know, size doesn't matter all the time. And we're going to zest it with a lemon. I don't know where my cheese peeler is. I think probably Courtney is using it for something else, for maybe cheese. But then we're going to do a nice little twist. And then we're going to do a little zhang right here, a little zhang. And then I peeled a cucumber, and wapa. What? Wapa. Wapa. All right, there we go. And there you have it. The English Mall. Right there. The English Mall. Let's give it a taste. Sorry, a little cute cucumber thing. You gotta go over there. That just screams summer, man. And make sure when you get a gin, use a bright gin. This gin is really, really good. It's one of our favorite things that we make here. Partly one of the reasons why I joined 7-3 is because I love their gin so much. Make sure you have a nice bright and sunny kind of gin. Which may be the opposite of England. Definitely the opposite of Wales. It's throwing shots. And then get a good cucumber vodka. Make sure you get a nice cucumber vodka. The Earl Grey Bitters are awesome. I mean, honey goes around with anything. You have to really like gin, and cucumbers really like this drink. It's very uplifting and nice. This is just such a great summer drink. Like, Jazz Fest is in town. This is a great drink to drink during Jazz Fest. Just sipping on it, watching Casey Elvin, and then go and watch Lil Wayne. Really, really great. Well, cheers to you, England. You're not going to hear that much from me. But cheers, congrats on your Grand Slam, the women team. Quite an accomplishment. But Ireland will have you next year. I believe in it. And if you believe in what the gnome is doing, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to always tip that bartender. Cheers, y'all.